Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Everything Challenge on No Man's Land. Just finishing off the popular harvest right now. Did the vast majority of the field as bales because it's just more fun. But I'm doing the last little bit as raw wood chips for today's reason. The plan for today is to get every single slot in our silos filled up with some material. And the wood chips is one of the things that is missing. So I'm just using this last row that wouldn't have fit in a bale anyway, so it would have been wasted in the baler that we had hired, putting that in a trailer instead. And that's the end of that harvest. And we can dump all that off and go deliver this. So let's have a look at what we're talking about here. If we look in our list of materials, the vast majority of them have numbers. Today we're going to be focusing on the ones that have 0. So particularly this sugar beet cut and wood chips that I just did, road salt, and there's a couple other ones, pig food, mineral feed, and particularly we're going to get this wash stuff done, which means we'll have to put down a production. And dry corn, I think we should be able to do it. We'll have to see if the Polish dry mod, whatever it's called, production is happy to give us raw material in a way that we can then ship it off to a silo. We have the storinator silo up here. That's what's giving us the ability to put some of these weirder things in it. Normally the base game silos just only have things like wheat and barley and stuff like that. The New Holland over here is still doing stone picking. It's done this side and now it's going back the other way. Trying to get all the fields nice and clean. Up here is our storinator. I think that, yeah, I was going to say that silo on the left there, it does actually have something in it. It has a whole lot of, I think that is actually ready. If we look here, why can't we find out whether that's finished or not? I'm pretty sure that's finished and has fermented. But let's get the wood chips into here. I assume they go into here. I didn't get a sign. Is it going to go on top or is it actually going to tip into the silo? And wood chips. Wood chips, wood chips, wood chips. Where is it? Up here somewhere. Wood chips, yes, we now have that. So I think with road salt, I think it's just a matter of buying it. As you can see over here, it's kind of the, they are buying it from us and selling it. I think we can buy road salt as a raw material and do that one. So I think that's probably the next big one. Also pig food as well. So let's run up to the shop. Try to squeeze through here. Not hitting anything. The other thing on that list, well, one of the things on that list was the mineral feed. Since we are kind of near that area anyway, let's sneakily do that quickly. The mineral feed is actually being generated by our production that we have. There's a mod that you put in a whole lot of stuff and out pops mineral feed. It's over here. And so we have the raw material here. So I'm just going to grab a little bit. I assume, yeah, there we have mineral feed, and we'll just put a little bit in that. And then I'm going to open up the construction menu and put down a silo. Where is it? Oh, containers. Here it is. So this one's liquid fertilizer. That one's normal fertilizer, and this one is for mineral feed. They're quite small. I might just dump it right next door, so it's kind of like part of this facility. And we'll have to get it. Oh, looks like it's gonna have to go a fair way out. Actually, if it's gonna go that far out, I might rotate it, and we'll access it that way instead. Yeah, and then let's just do some quick painting. Get some. What do we want here? Yeah, asphalt, I guess. And we'll just smooth that out. I think that would do. Yeah. And then we can just do a quick... Wait, now we could have put this in the Storinator, but I do prefer to put it into a dedicated silo. Actually, I think we need to change the side that it's coming out on. We needed it to go on the left. There we go. And start overloading. Oh. And we should see our mineral feed numbers go up. I believe this silo, this default one from the game, only is good for mineral feed. I don't think it has anything else. And there we have 1,000 mineral feed. So we're more progress. So let's quickly grab the rest of this mineral feed. I can do a U-turn here. Am I going to hit? Yeah, I'm going to hit. And we'll fill this trailer up. Probably should be using a bigger trailer than this, because I think this is only good for 8,000. Yeah. And we'll dump this off at the fish farm, and then we can run up. Oh, that's well and truly overloaded. One of the things we're going to do, probably next episode, is we'll go around and do the pallets and all the production. So the goal with this one is to get all the silo stuff done, have every silo product. Where am I going here? Probably went the wrong way. And then next time we'll go through and have every pallet product. I think there's a couple that we don't have in our collection that we need to spawn out of the world and put it into, you know, say that we've got it, like gold and maybe some of the vegetables. And then also I want to make sure that every production is running. This is our fish farm. This is where the mineral feed's going to go. Now, my backing's terrible with these articulated trailers. I don't know. Ooh, am I going to be able to do this? I'm not very good at this. I probably should be using another trailer. Let's try to get this kind of straight. And hopefully I can back it. So I think... come on, you can do it. You know what? That's probably one of my best backing maneuvers I've ever done. So we want tipping at the... We're missing it. Back. We'll get that into the fish farm. Series is coming to an end. Plan is to get to 100 the one day before FS22 comes out, so expect to see... Oh, they didn't use all of it up. Interesting. In that case, that trailer can just stay there, and we'll get a bigger, better one for everything else. It's a pest to back anyway. Yeah, so the plan is to have an episode focusing on each of the aspects of the game, so the production lines, the products, the storing of silos, and yeah, just general gameplay. And on episode 100, I think we'll have a bit of a tour, have a conversation about what I thought of each of the DLCs that came out, like the farm production and the hay one and various other ones, and you know what value it came to the game, because I think I have nearly every single one. The only thing we haven't done in this series is we haven't done the pumps and hoses stuff. So I'm not a big fan of it, but maybe one of those episodes will be focused on that as well. We'll do that quickly. We've got lots of material in our cow farms and stuff, so a lot of manure to spread, so there's no reason why we can't do it. All right, this shop, I believe, sells road salt. Now, unfortunately, we never got a winter where we actually needed road salt. Is it going to be in this list? Red salt. Right. We'll get a bit more. There we go. Bit of road salt. Yeah, the snow never came, so it's kind of, my plan was to spread it on the roads and get rid of the snow that way, and use a spreader and do that. But unfortunately, the opportunity never arose. Looks like the guy's nearly finished his stone picking over there. Good to see. Alright, let's get this into here. You're gonna dump there, guys. Interesting animation, very white. And that should be one more off the list. Where is it? Iron ore. I missed it. Well, it's not a 0 now. There it is, road salt up there. Cool, so from the top, we've got sugar beets cut. That's probably the next one we should do. And then pig food, which we generate, so that's pretty easy to do. Let's do the pig food quickly. So we have a pig food production where you put in the ingredients and out comes pig food. So it's pretty simple, just a matter of running over there, filling up the trailer and coming back. So let me rush over there. All right, we have arrived. Yeah, this production facility right here is pretty simple. You put in a whole lot of raw ingredients and it mixes it up. The good thing about this one is you can pull out your raw ingredients again. Pig food, just get... you know what? Let me get a fair bit out. Because I want to actually give some to the pigs. Because I'm pretty sure right now, if we look at our pigs... Yeah, they're out of food. They've got nothing. So let's give them some. Keep them fed. Yeah, one of the episodes that we'll have to do is focus on the animals because... Oops, I got too much. One of my plans of this series was force myself to do things I've never done before. And a couple of those things are to breed horses and sell them. And we've done the breeding bit, but we've never sold them. And same thing with pigs. Have pigs, but we've still never sold them either. So, all right, let me run up north again. All right, time for our pig stat. Get that in there. I probably got a little bit more than I hoped for with 2,000 then. I probably should have only got about 1,000. Let's have a look at that stat. So, pig food, yep. So I think that's the next one to go is sugar beet from the top to bottom. Yeah, sugar beet's next. Let's work on that. I think that's as easy as just running over to our root silo, picking up a whole lot of sugar beet, and we'll bring it over. And then we have to cut it up. And so we're going to have to buy that equipment. I believe it's a bucket. I'm pretty sure it is, which you attach to a tractor, scoop it up, and then when you're dropping it off, you shred it as you drop it. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Alright, this is our beautiful root crop silo right here. Done us so well throughout the series. I don't probably want to do too much here. How much do we have? Oh, we have a bit. Let's do 4,000. I don't want to be spending too much time doing all the shredding. I don't think it's really practical to scoop it out of the trailer, so I think I'll just put it on the ground, and then we can scoop it and deliver it into the silo from there. I'm pretty sure that root crop silo will just doesn't have the ability to have sweet beet cut in it. Have you finished? Are you... Yeah, this AI will keep on going even if there's no stoning to do. And so you can be cancelled. Actually, I'll turn the engine off. There we go. Thank you, New Holland, for doing that. That's another field stoned. We'll have to get them active on another field. So the one behind's been done. This one's been done. I don't think that one to our left's been done with the white, with the lime on it. This one, I think, has been done. So yeah, we're getting pretty good coverage. Just chipping away at it in the background. Another thing we'll have to do in a future episode is empty the silo. May as well get the money out of it. Let's stay pretty close. So there is a command to empty here, unload here, yeah, Control I. So normally you can't unload unless it's at a trigger point. But let's let you, here's a way of doing this. Alright, let's get this out of the way. You can park right there. Now we need our tractor with the... Are you the guy who has the thing on the front? It might be the Fent? Well, while I think about it, let's quickly pick up these bales. The robot's going off on our solar panels right here. You can see it going away cleaning. I noticed that they were a little bit dirty, so I pressed the trigger and sent it off. Have no idea whether financially that makes sense, any sense at all. But, you know, it's an option, even if it doesn't really pay for itself and the solar panels would have made money anyway. So be it. I decided to get these bales for two reasons. One, baling was a lot more fun than shredding. And two, I just wanted to actually have them in storage. I wanted to see them in the silo. I think, I vaguely recall one rolling down the hill. I can't remember where I saw it rolling. Oh, it's way in there. This guy really wants to roll. I just got it out of the forest with super strength and it wants to go back there again. I think I might just have to trigger it that way instead. Yeah, it wants to be a roller. So let's get back in here. Why can't I get back in here? Let me in. Why can't I get back into it? Weird. And we'll drop these off. Actually, I wonder if these are the same size. They may well be. They are not. Okay. We'll have to pick them up at some point. Yeah, so adding stuff to our list of stuff, or to our silos, unfortunately you don't get a stat when it's in this type of storage. But we do have a lot of materials in our sheds. We'll have to go through and order them all, make sure we've got one of everything. And we'll get this unloaded. Done. Alright. Now the question is, which is the tractor that has the... I don't think this is the guy who has the hitch point. I think it's the red one. I think it's this guy. So that's our lime unit. I think I had that parked there to remind myself that I need to actually apply lime somewhere. So mental note, need to do that. Manure's building up. I think there's a fair bit of slurry in the tanks as well. So we can definitely do the pumps and hoses pack if we want. I think we'll leave these narrow tires on. It doesn't cause too much problems. Makes it a little bit more unstable, but that's okay. Alright, let's see if the Massey Ferguson here is the guy who has the... If I line it up properly, has this... Oh, come on. It is the guy who has this. Alright. So let's drop off the bucket. Alright, let's jump in the shop. Alright, did a bit of searching around and I found where it is. It's under Throat Landing Tools. Then over here, there's this Fegal thing. You can cut sugar beets to feed them to your biogas plant. So you can scoop a lot of things, but it doesn't really give you the list that tells you, hey, by the way, you can do the cutting. So let's grab one of those. We'll just buy it. And I assume you just scoop it and there'll be some type of action to make it come out as a... come out as a cut. thing. So yeah, let me run over to the pile of sugar beet. Let's see what the scoop capacity is like for this thing. In theory, I think we should just be able to walk up to this thing, scoop up a load. There we go, 2,300. Oh, a little bit heavy. Bit of a... Ooh, yeah, we need to get a weight into it. We don't use weights enough. All right, let's have a look at the menu. It says just turn on the front loader tool. As simple as that. So I think we should be able to yeah, there we are. We're grinding it and it's coming out the bottom. That's pretty simple. Oh, cool. Well, it wasn't too hard. So let's get another batch. I'll make it a little bit lighter this time. Oh, that's pretty easy actually. So now we should have some sugar beet stats. The root crop silo itself is giving us the sugar beets, so we don't need to put any sugar beets in the storinator here. Let's see if I can get the angle right to get these last couple of liters. Come on. That should be it. Nice! Another job well done. Oops. Wrong buttons. There we go. And let's have a look at the stats. There we have it. 4,396. We are nearly there. Last thing to do is all this wash stuff. And all of that is doable over via the... over by the root silo. So I think we can just park this guy here for now. And let's grab this guy because I think he's going to be more useful to us. And we'll run over to that root silo and get the rest of this done. I think the episode's going a little bit long at this point, but I would rather get all of this stuff done in one episode. So thanks for sticking around if it is getting to the 30 or 40 minute mark. Definitely is enjoyable to see or feel the accomplishment of getting everything done, having everything in the silo, having every production chain working, stuff like that. So definitely enjoying this last bit of the game where it's kind of different from the norm gameplay where normally you're struggling a lot more, and now it's just enjoying the diversity. Let's start with, okay, sugar beets is there. Let's start with that. Actually, I don't know how much we're going to need, so let's just keep that there for a sec. Let's get the washed water plant down. Construction menu. This came out, I want to say, with the farm production DLC. I can't remember what it was. So it's not a generator. Yeah, it's a factory. I'm sure it's a factory. What we're looking for... The Tiger Cleaner. Is this it? No, it's this one. The farm production pack. And... let's... So which end's got water? So it looks like it's going to come out... Well, the spanner's on the right. So let's put this right here. I'm putting this here for a reason. You can see how it's got sugar beets and potato and water coming in. Is this the one that does... This transforms... Okay, we're going to do both of these things. I'm doing this because this thing should have automatic access to the root silo, so it should just automatically transfer in here. We are going to need some water, so let me quickly go get the semi-trailer with the water and we'll fill it up with water. Let's quickly unload some water into here. I assume this is going to be more than enough. Well, it's taking a fair few thousand. Oh, a lot of thousand. That's like 8,000 maybe? Yeah, that's a fair bit. Park this over... Oh, slow turning circle. Yeah, we'll park this over here for now. All right, so in theory, the material should come across, and then, yeah, then it should just come out as pellets at the other end. And so there we have washed potatoes. And so we can say, you can see how all the numbers are huge. It's because it's getting it from the thing next door. And then water got filled up, so we put 7,000 in. So in theory, I believe if we change these to, yeah, storing, and just turn this on, and wait for a little bit of time, you can see washed potato bottom right corner, 26, 28, 30. So let me bring up time a bit. Now I have no idea what size a pallet's going to be, or what it is. I assume it's a pallet that's going to come out. So what we'll do is I'll go through each of these, make a pallet, just one, and then I'll change the next one. And yeah, it should work pretty well. I don't know if I want to run them all at the same time. We can experiment with that, I guess. Yeah, but it's kind of cool that you can put these two next to each other and they feed off each other. It's kind of a cool little feature, so you don't have to keep on feeding stuff in. Yeah, cool little model too. I don't think you can see anything inside. Oh yeah, it does have the potatoes in it. Interesting. Cool. Alright, and there we have it. That's the first potatoes. So let's change the configuration to sugar beets. Actually, you know what? Let's do them all at the same time. We should be able to do that. And so, yeah, they're all growing at the same time. Cool. So yeah, let's get all of those 5 popped out. And running the time fast means there we... And go. There we go. So they've got spawn spot issues, but that's turned everything off now. Deactivate, 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 and deactivate. And now we have one of everything. So I assume we've just got a spawn issue problem at this point. I think so. If we move these out of the way, because these were all sitting at, there's 3 at 1,000 at the bottom there. I assume if we bring up time a little bit, yeah, they'll spawn out. Now the question is, how do we get these into the silo? I assume we can drain them into the silo. So what we should do is we should put one of each in the collection over here. Yeah, we should do that. And so let me repeat this. We'll get another 5 out. And we'll put these are the first ones. We'll put them on a trailer for the museum. And then, as I said, we'll get 5 more out. So let me quickly run the device again. And we'll get 5 more out. Okay. The 5 have been generated. Some of them need to spawn still. And trailer acquired. So we can load them up. Using the universal load mod to load it. Wait for those other ones to spawn out. Hopefully we're not in the way. And what's last? The parsnip. I assume we got the parsnip done. Come on, spawn. I assume I did it right. Did we not? Parsnips. Looking at the bottom right. Yeah, 54. Oh, there it is. It just took a little bit longer than expected. Pick that up as well. Definitely a different style of game at this point of a safe game. You know, you're not using forklifts anymore. You're using a lot more mods to make your life happy. But there's some icons that you don't normally see. Alright, we've arrived. I dumped them out onto the ground. Let's see if we can just simply pick these up with super strength and get them into here. Yes! Looks like they're draining away. And we may be nearly to the point where we've got everything. See the animation of the box emptying. Awesome! That's our washed carrots, parsnips, and red beet, and what was it? Sugar beets and potato. Awesome. Cool little animation. Good progress. the last thing we've got to do is the Polish corn drying mod, and we're going to need actually this semi for it. There is a specific trailer that only fits in that facility, and it's a semi one, not a normal trailer. So let me return this to the yard, and I'll grab the other trailer, and I'll meet you over the Polish corn drying mod. Alright, third time lucky. Need to definitely go a bit more of an angle to it. Squeeze it in there. And let's unload it. Dry corn tow. Let's move the entire load across to that other thing. Well, the animation on the thing on the left is pretty cool as it empties off. Looks like we got all of it in one bay there, so that means the unit's empty. Okay. Let's squeeze around here. Probably could do a little bit more work on the terraforming there. And there's our dry corn. Alright. Get our load across all our little roads. It's quite the network of roads on this map now, with all these disparate fields squeaking between the trees. I'm kind of glad I didn't bulldoze too many tree areas and could just make it one big open space. Definitely is something that's quite plausible, like those trees right there in front of us. You could just live with that little hump there and just definitely farm straight over it. So yeah, I am glad that I kept some of the character of the map. Alright, let's get this into here. Zoom out a bit. Have to choose... Yep, the right bay is done. So you have to choose the correct thing. So currently I am choosing... How does this work? Well, it says I. But you have to choose the correct... Oh, there it goes. I was using the correct one. I was just sitting in the wrong spot. Yeah, because there's two bays in the truck, you have to choose whether the front one or the back one is emptying. You know what? Let's shut the engine down. I think, thanks to the Storinator silo and its ability to give us a lot more elements in the game, I think we're at the point where we have everything. So a lot of these are in the base game crops. The grapes and olives are in a, particularly the grapes are in a specific mod that gave us that. The root crop silo mod gave us a lot more of this root crop stuff. I think, are we there with what is possible? Yep, there's those wash things that we did just before. I believe. Yeah, dry corn's in there now. Yeah, we are there. 100% of what is storable in a silo is in our silos. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Well, with that, we'll definitely call that the end of the episode. Oh, hello, tractor. We'll jump up there. And we will say thank you, Storinator Silo, for helping us get all those stats in the game, and also all the other mod creators who've made like the root crop silo and the grape silo over there and the iron ore silo over there. Thank you for all of your mods to give us more stats in the game. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. In the next couple of episodes, as we go up to 100, we'll be celebrating the other aspects of the game with everything that you can do. We've already got all the crops, obviously, in the ground, but we'll be definitely finishing off all of the pallets that can be made and making sure that we have like one grass, one hay, one straw, one silage, all that type of stuff. And then we'll be focusing on making sure that every single production chain is running. I want to end the game where everything has some activity on it, so I don't want any reds anywhere, for example. But that will be next time. As I said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment for that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Everything Challenge.